Operation Christmas Child is a non-profit organization that helps supply presents for children of less fortune.
I'm a volunteer that leads a team of volunteers. I'm the area coordinator. I'm responsible for Davidson, Williamson, and Sumner County.
The boxes go to places all over the world. Some go in boats, buses, camels, and some carry them on their heads.
That's part of the reason why it's called Operation Christmas Child, is because many of these countries where they go, the name of Jesus cannot even be named.
For many children, these boxes are the only gifts they receive for the whole year.
Operation Christmas Child is a yearly event. This is the week where we collect the boxes, but you can actually pack boxes year-round.
Dropping off a box is super easy. You pack the boxes and go to the drop-off location.
So we have 12 different locations this week that you can pack a box.
Kids should not only receive toys, they also need some hygiene items as well.
Candy is not allowed, and believe it or not, toothpaste is not allowed. Toothbrushes, though, are wonderful gifts.
Just by doing something super simple, you can make a child's Christmas.
And we always like to put a wow item, like a stuffed animal or a soccer ball with a pump. That's the golden ticket.
An event that brings joy around the world all year long. Maddie Stabile, WBHS 9 News.
Franktown Open Hearts is a nonprofit group that helps Franklin's inner city youth. Each year, the organization puts on a Christmas light show called the Franktown Festival of Lights.
100% of the proceeds go to benefit Franktown, which is a ministry that works with disadvantaged children right here in Franklin. And 100% of the proceeds go to that ministry.
The Festival of Lights features more than 200 displays that are synchronized to Christmas classics that guests can listen to on the radio as they enjoy the longest drive-through holiday light show in Williamson County.
We open on Thanksgiving and we go till the day after Christmas, December 26th. We open every day from 5 o'clock at night till 9 o'clock. We're open Christmas Eve, Christmas night. We never close every night. It's $25 a car, or if you come in a 15-passenger van, it's $45.
There is even a fire pit where you can make your own s'mores. Shelby Edwards, WBHS 9 News.
Founded in 1992, Wreaths Across America is an organization that gives back to veterans who have bravely served our country by laying a wreath on their grave during the holiday season.
I am the location coordinator for the Middle Tennessee State Veterans Cemetery for the Wreaths Across America program. If you look at it this way, the cemetery itself is the venue, and I am the wedding planner. I take care of everything that happens or doesn't happen during the program here.
Wreaths cost $15 each. There are 11,000 headstones at the Veterans Cemetery in Bellevue, and for the first time in 11 years, the organization helps to place a wreath on every veteran's grave this Christmas.
The wreaths are placed at the headstones. They're leaned up against the headstones so you can still see the name. We make sure all the ribbons are up. And we ask the volunteers if they would say the veteran's name out loud, because we believe a veteran actually dies twice. The first time when he or she takes that last breath, and the second time when their name is spoken out loud for the last time and they are forgotten. One of my responsibilities as location coordinator is to make sure that none of these brave men or women are forgotten.
On December 18th at Middle Tennessee State Veterans Cemetery, volunteers can come place the wreaths on the veterans' graves and pay their respects.
At Wreaths Across America, our mission is simple. It's 3 words: remember, honor, and teach. We remember the lives and sacrifices of our fallen veterans. We honor all who served, and we teach the younger generations about the cost of that freedom they enjoy every day.
You don't have to register to lay a wreath. Just show up at the cemetery on McQuarrie Lane on December 18th. Chase Boylan, WBHS 9 News.
Santa's Trees is a company that supports Brentwood High School.
Well, we're a for-profit business, and so the owner of the company benefits the most, but we also donate the value of the lease of the property to Brentwood High School.
Each year, BHS receives about $5,000 from Santa's Trees. The trees come from North Carolina and Canada.
Most of our trees come from North Carolina, about 90%. They're Fraser firs, and they're grown up there in the high altitude. We cut them about 2 days before they arrive. They arrive here fresh and ready to sell to the public. We also sell a West Coast tree, which is a noble fir. This is a noble fir. And the difference is it's a much thicker tree. Those are a little bit more premium priced. They come from the West Coast. And then we also sell a Canadian tree that comes down from Canada.
Santa's Trees has served Brentwood for more than 25 years and has been in business for even longer.
We've been here for about 27, 28 years at this location, been in business for over 35. So we've been servicing probably some of your students' grandparents if they're from this area, as well as parents for a long, long time.
The tree lot will be open until Christmas Eve. Reed Kieswetter, WBHS 9 News.
Each Tuesday night, members of Concord Road Church of Christ volunteer their time to help out with inner city ministry.
Inner city ministry is a volunteer effort that we do here at our church that brings children in from disadvantaged parts of Davidson County in Nashville, generally close to the downtown area, and brings them here where we mentor them for a short period each week, show them attention, give them lessons in life and in various topics.
The volunteers get as much out of it as the kids being helped.
Well, one of the things that myself and all of our volunteers really enjoy about working with Inner City are the children themselves. You know, kids are a lot of fun, and these kids are no different.
The next event is the Christmas party on December 3rd.
One of the highlights that we have every year is our Christmas party. So we have one of our volunteers is a giant of a man, and he makes a terrific Santa Claus. And he's got a wonderful suit, and he and his wife come, and they're Mr. and Miss Claus. And our kids really enjoy that. That's a highlight that we have every year at Christmas time.
Despite it only being an hour long, these kids have a blast and leave, already looking forward to the next week. Emma Shepard, WBHS 9 News.
Williamson County Animal Shelter is open this holiday season, helping out as many animals as they can. A lot of animals are away at foster homes for Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up and more animals will hopefully get adopted.
Yeah, they can. And they cannot. So I think they make excellent Christmas presents and something really special that you never forget. But I think it's really important to do your research.
There are plenty of dogs and cats for adoption this time of year. Cats and dogs will have different fees.
We charge currently $50 for dogs, adult dogs, which I think is over 6 months. And if they are puppies, they are $80.
Adult cat is a $25 adoption fee. Typically, we always run specials, and then kittens are $50. But again, we often will run a get one kitten, a BOGO, get one free.
The shelter is trying to promote their animals as much as they can during the holiday season. They're trying to get animals out of the shelter and into homes. Williamson County Animal Shelter is trying their best to make the shelter completely empty.
So during the holidays, we usually have some kind of special events. I'm not exactly sure yet, but what they always have is where since the shelter closes during the holidays and the animals are here, they're trying to foster them out. So it's like a short-term foster where you would pick up the dog the day before the holiday. So I'm assuming it's the 23rd or 24th of December, and you keep the mostly I think it's dogs. Over the holidays, and that provides us with valuable information about the dog. The dog has a home to be at for the holidays rather than sitting at the shelter. And then you can return it after the holidays, or you can keep it longer. It's totally up to you. It's fun to have an animal at home for a couple of days without any obligation. And the animals having lots of fun. Like Charlie here, he would love a foster. And then they have some other events that they will promote as they get closer to Christmas.
The Williamson County Animal Shelter needs your help this holiday season to get animals into homes. They have lots of events and opportunities for this to happen. Eva Candelaria, WBHS 9 News.
With the Christmas season now in full swing, everyone needs a Christmas tree. Santa's Trees has everyone covered.
I don't know the exact number. We're getting another shipment in Thursday We probably have 120 or so on the lot, and we'll get another shipment in that will last us probably another 2 weeks. But if you don't have a tree yet, you probably need to start planning on getting down here this weekend, because after that shipment, that's going to be it.
Unfortunately, there aren't as many trees as in years past due to a shortage.
Yes, there is a shortage. We've been running into a shortage probably for about 4 years now, and we hope that it's going to loosen up here in the coming years. But there has been a shortage. That's why we're not able to stay open as long as we normally would be, and we're having to shut down a little early each year. But if for those who don't have a tree, if they go ahead and plan on trying to get something here in the next week and a half, they'll be fine.
Santa's Trees is located at 289 Franklin Road in Hill Center, Brentwood. They are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. with prices ranging from $49 for a 3-foot tree all the way up to 13-foot tree for $895. Cooper Ingles, WBHS 9
News. The holidays are just around the corner. Here at Brentwood High, the Christmas shop is helping special needs students shop for their family members.
Students in the Student Support Services Department who want to can come and shop for their family members. So beforehand, as they make a list of the people in their immediate families that they want to get gifts for, and so they come and they shop from those selections, because many of these students do not drive, they do not have any way to go shop without a family member having to take them.
For those gifts, the Christmas shop turns to teachers and other staff members.
Staff here at Brentwood High School has been very generous. I send out an email. I sent it out right before Thanksgiving, and ask people to start bringing things in. And so we've gotten several donations already, and we usually have about 20 that shop. Somewhere in that neighborhood, 15 to 20 students.
The shop is open during the week of midterms. Matthew Bean, WBHS 9 News.
This is Samantha Andrews, someone whose Christmas season was influenced for the better as a child by the Angel Tree Company.
The Angel Tree program was started in 1979 by a couple who were in Lynchburg, Virginia, and they were collecting toys for children in a shopping mall. They wrote the children's names and requests on little cards that had angels on them, and they put those cards on a Christmas tree for people to take, and that is how the program began.
That couple would be proud to see what the organization has become today.
So the Angel Tree works. You've probably seen it in stores and gas stations. Families who are less fortunate can send in an application to the Salvation Army. The easiest way is through salvationarmy.org. And they meet a certain criteria, and if they meet that criteria, then their children can be entered into the program.
The group not only gives to the less fortunate, it also teaches others about the value of generosity.
So I hope that Angel Tree helps people learn about generosity, and that they can be hopeful, that there's good in the world. I hope people learn that it is just as good to give as it is to receive, and I hope people choose to pay it forward.
The holidays are here, and that means several charities are active. One of the best known is Toys for Tots. Graceworks Ministries has been partners with Toys for Tots for more than 10 years. After toys are collected, Graceworks allows parents to come into a store-like setting known as the Manger.
So we collect all the toys throughout the city in the different city buildings, and then we take them to Graceworks Ministries in Franklin. And Franklin actually sets up a distribution center at the Franklin United Methodist Church. And at the church, the week of December 14th, they hand those toys out. And if you're interested in or needing toys, you can contact Graceworks Ministries, and they'll put you on the list.
Toys for Tots is particular about what condition the toys have to be in to be donated.
We only accept new unwrapped toys. we don't take any used toys because we don't know, especially with like used teddy bears and stuff, we don't know what kind of condition they're in or anything like that. So they must be new toys.
One great thing about Toys for Tots is that the toys can be for any age groups.
So we get everything from toys for infants to like, we'll get personal hygiene items for older kids, 16, 17. So we really have all ages is what we take collections for.
The Brentwood Library, City Hall, or any Brentwood Firehouse are places where you can donate, but donate quickly.
We stop collecting all donations at the end of the day on December 13th. December 14th is our last day.
People looking to donate can also donate online at the Graceworks Ministries website. Frank Powell, WBHS 9 News.
We go out to about 300 households and we deliver food and toys for all the kids and the adults that live in the household.
The Christmas Basket program began in 1961 when police officers made only about $262 a month. They pooled their money that year and instead of giving each other gifts, created a charity.
They went to an H.G. Hills with the money they collected. They had enough food for 2 families. A few years later, it became a tradition. We're going to go to 200 households with children. We're going to go to 100 elderly family.
The 8 Metro Police precincts have a special way to select who benefits from their charity.
And one of the things that makes our program kind of interesting is back in the middle of October, I sent an email out to all departmental employees. And I said, if you see a family in financial distress, or you see a family that's experienced trauma, then the officers working the street put in a nomination for the family. So each one of them is selected by police officers who have come in contact with them during their normal routine duties.
The program has helped all over Nashville, delivering food and gifts during this special season.
There's actually 8 precincts in the Metro Police Department, which make up the 533 square miles of Davidson County. And from end to end, we deliver all over the entire county.
The city comes together Christmas Eve to prepare and deliver the gifts.
Christmas Eve morning, how they get delivered is police families and civilians of our police department and some of our supporters show up, and we start delivering to the families from 6 o'clock in the morning until it's done. It usually takes about 3 hours, and again, in that 3 hours, we'll hit about 350 houses.
If you'd like to help, go to the Metro Police Christmas Charities Facebook page or Metro Police Christmas Charities website. Ruger Humble, WBHS 9 News.
Christmas! 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 Yeah, I got a Hershey bar! Ooh, another present! Yay, Lego Star Wars! Yay, Lego Star Wars!
Wake up to Lego for Christmas this year. Ho, ho, ho.